I know that in your heart, all of you as parents, you know that your child is a beautiful soul, just wanting to learn, wanting to flower and blossom and be a contributor, not a taker, to be loving and not revengeful. But how do we handle those moments when they are acting the way that we know won't bring them happiness? How do we react, and how do we treat that? Do we react with, don't do that, I told you not to? Or do we react with, this is a teaching opportunity. When a child misbehaves, they're asking for instruction. If they knew how to do it better, and if they felt that joy of doing it better, they'd be doing it better. So we treat all these misbehaviors, I guess you could say, or unrewarding behaviors, as learning opportunities and just mistakes. Never, ever, ever shaming a child for who they are or what they've just done. Or even demanding of a child, you did that to your little sister, you apologize right now. This, come on in. This gives exactly the wrong message, because now we're shaming that child for having done something to hurt another child, and now we're making them apologize. So we're making them, they're feeling guilty, they're feeling angry, whatever it was in their little sister or brother that provoked that, still there, and they feel justified. And now we're saying, go against what your true feelings are and apologize? No, we don't want to do that, because we want to recognize what their true feelings are, accept them, and help them to move on into something more generous. And asking for an apology is fine, but we want to do that when they're feeling like some loving feelings, so it can be sincere. So we treat these moments of misbehavior as just mistakes, opportunities for learning. Our attitude is, if you knew how to do it differently, you would have, and here's how we do it differently. Any thoughts or questions? I see some of you nodding, and some of you, yes?
I mean, a lot of times the situation you're describing, I find it's very difficult to communicate inside of that situation. So I think that while there are good opportunities for learning, I think that there's some amount of like a calming down phase that like absolutely must take place before any like positive communication can even occur. So, I mean, do you have a process for that?
Yes. And what age are you thinking of? What age children?
Well, my son is 9 right now, but, you know.
Yeah. You know, this is something that I talk to parents a lot about, is talk less and be more. And that's exactly what you're talking about, I think, is that what we want to do when this happens is be a calming, stable, loving influence. Not react, but be calming, loving, and stable, and consciously give that to the child. And consciously help them calm down, whether, if they're not too agitated, by touch, by a hug, by, well, that was a mistake, but I love you anyway, and we'll work through this.